tell me, who's going to advance to the finals tonight?
McLean 6th.
Okay. What do you think?
Elder.
Well, we're about to find out. And in the Kroger kitchen, students from Trimble Tech High School are whipping up a surprise for the audience. And here to entertain us, the Southwest High School Jazz Band. Hey guys, let's give them a wave. I can't wait to hear from them later on tonight. So, who's ready to play Whiz Quiz? Woo! All right, I know McLean's ready, but is JP Elder ready?
Nope. Yes, we're ready!
Okay, let's play Whiz Quiz. Woo! Are you guys ready to win? Yeah! Well, let's play then. Take it away, Jeff.
All right, thank you very much.
Okay, contestants, it's time for Whiz Quiz.
McLean.
A gram.
Correct. All right, way to go, guys. The end of round 4.
Welcome to the 44th FWISD Whiz Quiz. I'm your host, Beyonce Wilson, and our teams for this first semifinal are McLean 6 and JP Elder. They're in their seats ready to go. Also ready, Forward Star Telegram columnist Bud Kennedy. He's going to be asking all the questions. Bud, let's get this started.
All right, good morning. Good afternoon. It's been a great Whiz Quiz the last few years. I'm glad to be back. I want to introduce the scorekeeper. Norma Burks is the district coordinator of UIL and academic activities and the Whiz Quiz director. And also welcome at the table here Jason Martinez, Carter Riverside teacher. He'll be the timekeeper. And resetting the buzzers is Kaylee Martinez. She is a Fort Worth ISD student. And would the team members please introduce yourselves from left to right, starting here with JP Elder.
My name is Mariel Maldonado.
My name is Gabriel Mora.
My name is Osvaldo Arroyo.
My name is Joseph Olafade.
You're all going to have to be a little louder over here, JP Elder, okay?
My name is Kenzo Gibson.
My name is Daniel Sassano.
My name is Jack Davis.
My name is Hannah Rose Keister.
My name is Olivia Carroll.
All right, thank you, teams. All the rounds in this match are toss-up rounds. The questions are worth 10 points. You get 4 seconds to answer after you buzz in. You get 20 seconds for math questions. Are you all ready? Let's see, it says, okay. All right. The first person to hold this cabinet position in the United States was Thomas Jefferson. McLean?
Secretary of State.
Yes. Bonus. Oh, who is the captain? Answer some questions about foods from nursery rhymes for 10 points each. Little Miss Muffet was eating this when she saw a spider.
Time.
A Kurtzen Way.
Time's up. Do we?
They have 5 seconds.
You have 5 seconds, JPL.
Time.
Do we go back to the?
No, you go to the next.
To the next bonus. Addressing to McLean. This character pulled a plum out of his Christmas pie using his thumb.
Peter Piper.
Elder?
Time.
Little Jack Horner. These baked goods are said to cost 1 a penny, 2 a penny, in a simple rhyme about them.
Hot cross buns.
Yes. So we go back now to, okay, back both teams. This artist's Les Demoiselles d'Avignon is an early example of Cubism. His Guernica shows a Spanish battle in 1937. McLean?
Picasso.
Do you need the full name?
That's good.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Bonus question? McLean? In his 2015 State of the Union address, this politician clapped back at Republicans by claiming he'd, quote, won both of them, unquote, referring to his presidential elections. For 10 points each, name this Democratic president whose last day in office was January 20th, 2017. Yes. This former Massachusetts governor lost the presidential race to Barack Obama in 2012.
Time.
Elder?
George Bush.
All right. Who is the captain here on Elder? Okay.
George Bush.
Mitt Romney. This senator, who recently died of brain cancer, lost the 2008 presidential race to Barack Obama.
Time.
Elder? John McCain. Both teams. This country in Central America is the only one with English as its official language.
United States.
No. And it borders Guatemala to the southwest. It was previously known as British Honduras. For 10 points, name this country with the capital of Belmopan. McLean?
The Dominican Republic.
No. Give it, Belize. Both teams. On one of these things, a 9-digit ABA routing number identifies the bank that's associated with it. These things, McLean?
Checks.
Yes. In the bonus, name these Hindu gods associated with certain animals. For 10 points each, this god is usually represented as a man with an elephant's head.
Time.
Elder?
Time.
Ganesha. This wife of Vishnu is often depicted flying on an owl.
Time.
Elder?
Time.
Lakshmi. This god of fire is often depicted on a ram.
Time.
Elder?
Time.
Agni. Both teams. One university in this state, Cornell, is a member of the Ivy League. The SUNY system includes universities in Buffalo and Albany in this state. McLean?
New York.
Yes. Modern farmers use fairly complex equipment to do their jobs. For 10 points each, this modern piece of equipment performs reaping, thrashing, and winnowing.
A tiller?
No. Elmer?
Hoe?
No. A combine. These machines prepare soil for planting by stirring up the layers of soil.
A tiller?
Yes. The center pivot type of this device creates characteristic round patches of crop growth that can be seen from above. Elder? No. Irrigator. That's the end of the round.
Welcome back to Whiz Quiz, the sport of knowledge. Our teams are all ready for round 2. Take it away, bud.
All right, thanks. The score after the first quarter, McLean 70, Elder 0, and we go to the second quarter. So both teams, are you ready? Do we have any new players? Are there any substitutions on either team? Please introduce yourselves. Let's start at the left.
John.
What's your last name, John? Guadarrama?
Perez. Valle.
Rodrigo Hinojosa.
Damian Martinez.
Saksham Agarwal.
Sam Dwight.
Janie Lee.
Francis Vanderberg. Noah Gamble.
All right, thank you. We have a lot of substitutions, so, all right. Picking back up with the second quarter, both teams, and I should say again, once again, these questions are worth 10 points. The bonus questions can add up to an extra 30 points. So now we'll start the next round. Are you ready? When this part of a fraction is 0, the whole fraction is equal to 0. Elder?
Denominator?
No. In an improper fraction, this part is greater than the denominator. For 10 points, name this number. McLean?
The numerator?
Yes. Bonus. Greek letters are often used in science. For 10 points each, this letter is used as the symbol for a unit of resistance in electricity. Elder? The omega. This letter is the name of a kind of nuclear decay in which 2 protons and 2 neutrons are emitted. Yes. A type of calculus is named for this letter, also used as a symbol of wavelength. Elder? Lambda. Both teams. A darker colored variety of this fruit is called a blood one. McLean?
Orange.
Yes. Bonus question. The literary King Duncan served as king of this country. For 10 points each, in the Shakespeare play, Macbeth eventually becomes king of this country.
Austria.
No. Elder?
England.
No. Scotland. Other Shakespearean royalty includes Hamlet, a prince of this country.
France.
No. Elder? Denmark. This king of pre-Roman Britain is the father of Goneril, Regan, and Cordelia in a play titled for him.
Time.
Elder?
Time.
King Lear. Regular questions. This author's newest book, Carve the Mark, tells the story of Akos and Sira. Her better-known books are about a dystopian society divided into 5 factions. For 10 points, name this author who created the characters Caleb and Triss Pryor.
Time.
Veronica Roth. This part of a cell is surrounded by a double-layered envelope. Nobody answered it. I didn't think we'd do the bonus if nobody answered it. There's nothing to bonus. I mean, I don't want to overrule you.
That's okay.
Do you want me to go to the bonus?
No, that's fine.
Okay. This part of a cell, this is both teams playing. This part of a cell is surrounded by a double-layered envelope, and inside this part of a cell, ribosomes are assembled. For 10 points, name this organelle which eukaryotes have that prokaryotes do not, and which contains the cell's DNA. Elder?
Nucleus.
Yes. In the bonus, name these terms related to cancer treatment. For 10 points each. This cancer treatment involves taking pills or injections of toxic chemicals to try and kill cancer cells.
Chemo. Chemotherapy.
Yes. This term refers to cancers that have spread to other areas of the body beyond the origin.
Tumor.
No. McLean?
Time.
Metastasis or metastasize. Elder? When doctors deemed cancer untreatable, they may recommend this type of care, which is aimed at improving quality of life rather than treating a disease.
Time.
McLean?
Time.
Palliative care. Both teams. One holiday in this month was formerly known as Armistice Day. This month is National Novel Writing Month. For 10 points, name the month of the year in which we fall back for daylight savings time and in which we celebrate that? McLean?
November.
Yes. This man was the first vice president to resign since 1832. For 10 points each, name this vice president of Richard Nixon, who resigned in 1973, suspected of bribery and tax fraud. Elder?
Time.
Spiro Agnew. Nixon himself was accused of receiving improper gifts. In one famous speech, he said he would keep only this black and white Cocker Spaniel.
Time.
Elder?
Time.
Checkers. This was the nickname given to the attempted and ultimately successful removal of the special counsel Archibald Cox during the investigation into Nixon's Watergate scandal.
Time.
Elder?
Time.
The Saturday Night Massacre. That is the end of the round.
Thanks, Southwest Jazz Band. And now, more Whiz Quiz. Bud?
Thank you, Beyonce. And so after 2 quarters, our score now is McLean 110, Elder 20, and that's only at the half, so we have 2 more quarters to go. Teams, are you ready? Is anyone new who has not already been introduced? Please introduce yourself.
Nathan Romero.
Anyone on McLean?
Martin Adame.
Thea.
All right, thank you. Our first question of the 3rd quarter. Name some things I'm sorry, I'm on the wrong page. Number 11 here. I was in the bonus. Number 11. Starting again. This man was the first leader of the Southern Christian Leadership Conference and spoke at the 1963 March on Washington. His wife, Coretta Scott, continued his civil rights work. Elder?
Martin Luther King.
Yes. Name some things associated with the color pink for 10 points each. Pink is used by organizations such as Susan G. Komen for the Cure to raise awareness for this type of cancer.
Breast cancer.
Yes. A metaphorical pink slip is given to someone who has just experienced this unfortunate situation.
Trauma.
No. McLean.
A miscarriage?
No. They were fired. Elder. Pinko is a slang nickname for someone with slight leanings toward this political viewpoint, which is traditionally associated with the color red.
Feminism.
No. McLean?
A Republican.
No. Communism. Back to the regular questions. This instrument's 3 pedals include the McLean?
Piano.
Yes. In the bonus. Despite its name, the Underground Railroad was largely neither of those things. For 10 points each, slaves may have used this constellation to find their way north, calling it the Drinking Gourd.
The Little Dipper.
No.
The
Elder.
Big Dipper.
Yes. This river was nicknamed the River Jordan as it marked the border between slave and free states.
The Ohio River.
Yes. One earlier route that many slaves took to freedom was south to this Florida. I gave the answer. Yeah, that's what I read, yes. For my former and do number 20. Okay, all right. We'll have a different, now give one of those. Okay, we'll bring in the backup question here. Okay, this island, which team has the, start McClay. This island in the Pacific Ocean was named for the day when it was first reached by a European ship. Name this Chilean island whose Spanish name is Isla de Pascua. No.
Easter Islands.
Yes. Yes. Both teams. This mountain range is being formed as the Indian subcontinent pushes into Asia. The Indus and Ganges rivers originate in this range. For McLean?
The Himalayan mountain range.
Yes. In the bonus, name some types of angles. For 10 points each, this type of angle is greater than 90 degrees and less than 180 degrees.
Obtuse.
Yes. This type of angle combines with another angle to add up to 180 degrees.
Supplementary.
Yes. This type of angle lies between 180 and 360 degrees and is the larger angle created by 2 lines. Elder?
Time.
Reflex angle. Back to the regular questions. This is calculation, teams. Martin wants to know what the sum of all the integers 1 through 10 is. He knows he could add up 1 and 10. McLean?
55.
Yes. This player lines up across from the nose tackle. For 10 points each, name this player on a football team who snaps the ball from the line of scrimmage. This is McLean's bonus.
Quarterback.
No. Elder.
Center.
Yes. Okay, back to McLean. These defensive players begin about 10 feet from the line of scrimmage and cover passes. They may be free or strong.
Running back.
No. Elder?
Backer.
No. Safety. Also lined up far back from the line of scrimmage are the defensive backs, who are sometimes given this nickname for their level of responsibility in stopping a play.
Linebacker.
No. Elder?
Referee.
No. Secondary. Both teams. One British king of this name was sent the Declaration of Independence by his American subjects. McLean?
King George.
Yes. In the bonus, Dr. Seuss created several characters from this species. For 10 points each, name this species of characters, humanoids who live on a speck of dust, which is on a flower, which is located on Mount Newell.
The Who's.
Yes. This who lets out the yup that convinces the rest of the jungle that Horton can in fact hear a who.
Time.
Elder?
Jack.
No. Jojo. This who catches the Grinch trying to steal Christmas.
Cindy Lou.
Yes. That's it for the round.
Excellent job, teams. We also have an excellent audience. And they're lining up with my friend Jada to play Are You Smarter Than a Whiz Quizzer? Jada, who's your first contestant?
All right, I have my first contestant here. What's your name?
Aaliyah.
And who are you supporting today?
JP Older.
Awesome. So we're going to get started. And your first question will be, the U.S. fought the Gulf War against what country led by Saddam Hussein? Do you want to ask the audience by any chance? Audience? Do you want to go with the answer? Yeah.
Yes.
All right, let's see. Awesome, you're correct. And this is a goodie bag from FWISD. It has a couple notebooks and a lanyard you could even use for your ID.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, that brings us to round 4, but it's all yours.
Thank you, Beyonce. And going into the fourth quarter, the score is McLean 200, Elder 70. So we have a fourth quarter and more questions. And do we have any new participants? Anyone who hasn't been introduced? Yes.
Reina.
Sophia Lino.
Anyone on Elder? Okay. All right, thank you both. Are you ready? One artist from this country created 36 views of Mount Fuji in this country. That art, McLean?
Japan.
Yes. Name these politicians who have served as governor in Indiana. For 10 points each, this former governor of Indiana is currently the U.S. Vice President.
Mike Pence.
Yes. This shortest serving of all U.S. presidents was once the governor of Indiana Territory. Elder? William Henry Harrison. This centrist Democrat was governor of Indiana from 1989 to 1997. He later served in the U.S. Senate from 1999 to 2011.
Bill Clinton.
No. Elder? Evan Bye. Both teams. This number, also known as a FICO score, is usually between 300 and 800. You can check this number through Equifax or McLean?
Credit score?
Yes. In the bonus, this show features detours, fast forwards, and roadblocks. For 10 points each, name this long-running international competition show hosted by Phil Kogan.
The Amazing Race.
Yes. Another long-running reality show is this police documentary whose theme song is Bad Boys by Inner Circle.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
No. Elder?
Cops?
Yes. This competition show originally debuted on Fox in 2002, but its most recent season aired on ABC in 2018.
The Voice.
No. Elder?
Got Talent?
No. American Idol? Okay, both teams. The central atom in a molecule of water is this element. McLean?
Oxygen.
Yes. In the bonus. Yeah. The output of these objects is measured in lumens. For 10 points each, name these objects which you might find in a flashlight or lamp.
A light bulb.
Yes. Incandescent light bulbs use these thin strands, often made of tungsten, as the means of creating light through resistance.
Filament.
Yes. Iodine and bromine are often used in this type of incandescent bulb, which helps extend the lifespan of the tungsten filament. No. Elder?
Fluorescent light.
Fluorescent light bulbs.
No. Halogen. Thank you. Back to both teams. One of these symbols, when placed above a musical note, indicates that it should be played staccato. For 10 points, name this. McLean?
A dot.
Yes. The bonus. This queen's marriage to Louis XIV, 16th, was resented by many French people. For 10 points each, name this woman born with Austrian royal heritage.
Mary, Queen of Scots.
No. Marie Antoinette. Most likely legend rather than fact, this four-word phrase was supposedly uttered by Marie Antoinette when she was told the French people had no bread.
Let them eat cake.
Yes. Marie Antoinette's father, Francis I, held this title from 1745 to 1765, and her nephew, Francis II, was the final holder of this title.
King of France.
No.
Duke of France.
No. Holy Roman Emperor. One more. On the back of the bill, worth this much money, is the Great Seal of the United States. One coin worth this much money has the face of Sacagawea McLean.
$1.
Yes. Bonus. Bonus McLean. This property can be extended to all electromagnetic radiation, although materials may have this property for some wavelengths and not for others. For 10 points each, name this property which describes materials that do not let light through them. Yes. Opaque objects may do three things to light that encounters them. They may reflect it, scatter it, or this other action, where energy from the light goes into the object.
Absorb.
Yes. Objects that are not opaque may be transparent, or they may have this other property where only some light is transmitted.
Translucent.
Yes. That's our round. That's our match.
When we come back, we'll find out who's going to the finals. Welcome back to Whiz Quiz. We have a winner for our first semifinal. Here are Bud Kennedy and Norma Burks to represent the trophies. Bud?
All right, thank you, Beyonce. And we do have a winner. Let's have a big hand for both teams from our first Whiz Quiz semifinal. Our final score, McLean 330, Elder 80. Let's have a big applause first for Elder. And now, Norma Burks, would you present the trophies?
I will. Guys, I know you all worked really hard for a lot of weeks, and your parents made sure you got to your matches. I appreciate you all coming tonight. And McLean, y'all are going to sit through the next match and wait and see who wins that one. But Elder, y'all are welcome to stay too, but I want to present the trophy to y'all. Would you like to take it, sir? And then y'all can all get your picture made with your trophy. I hope to see y'all all back in the 7th and 8th grade next year, okay? Great, thank you.
Thank you. We'll be back soon with more Whiz Quiz.